Some of you guys need to stop listening to your parents' advice when it comes to career, looking for a job, even the right things to do professionally. And here's why. Because the rules that they had 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 40 years ago, they just don't apply today. And look, some people may choose to follow those rules, like work their way up the corporate ladder, and maybe that's what you decide to do. But I just want to tell you, there is no rules to success. Like some of the most successful people out there didn't even go to school. They didn't finish college. They started a business instead and they became successful. Some of the most successful people I know have taken career breaks. They've gone full time into their side hustle and then quit and then gone back into corporate and then 2 years later decided to quit again. Like there's literally no rules. And I think 20 years ago, 30 years ago, these systems were a lot more rigid and there was a lot less flexibility with what you could do. But now with things like the internet, AI, how cheap it is to start your own business, like literally the opportunities are endless. But if you're following advice from people who, they had good advice 20 years ago, if you're listening to that same advice and wondering why it's not working, it's because it's irrelevant and you just need to stop listening to them.